I'm a straight man. 511 pounds.
Damn!
Sorry.
511 pounds.
In what month do Americans go trick-or-treating?
October. You're right. But
Before the video starts, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it.
Welcome back, Squabblers. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to watch it.
And if you don't, you hate your mother.
Or you love your mother. If you do.
Yeah, if you do, you love your mother. If you don't, you hate your mother. So let's see.
So, would you guys rather have 20 10-year-olds fight you or 3 16-year-olds?
20 10-year-olds, I'm wiping all them niggas out.
3 16-year-olds.
Hell no, you getting killed.
How am I getting killed? That's way more
I don't care about
acceptable.
I don't care about acceptance. I'm trying to win.
Actually, yeah, because if you lose, you can say, well, it's 20 versus 1.
Yeah, but they're 10.
Yeah, I'm wiping all them little niggas out.
That's still overwhelming numbers.
Yeah, true.
All it takes is one of them to hit you in the nuts, or for us, hit you in the nuts.
I'm wearing I was already hitting them in there. Come on.
That's fucked up.
I fight
That's
dirty.
Fucked up.
I fight dirty. Backhand fist. Like, you gotta learn that pain.
Jesus.
What's an animal that Noah should have kept off the ark?
Spiders. You already know I was gonna say that. Like
rats.
Ugh, rats.
Oh yeah.
Especially New York ones.
Mice.
Bats.
Mosquitoes.
Flying rats.
Ooh, mosquitoes.
Yeah,
good
all
God.
Bugs. I got a question for y'all. This actually came from one of the podcasts we watched, their new episode. Do you think that there are more fish in the world or more insects?
Oh, definitely
insects.
Definitely insects.
I think fish.
Nah, I think insects because just in one, like, think about bees. There's just like thousands just in one hive.
I changed my answer because
There's
I don't know
the water we haven't discovered.
Yeah, I don't know the percentage, but let's just say 90 for shits and gigs. There's 90% of the earth that's covered in ocean. And
60 odd of that we haven't even discovered yet.
Yeah.
I still feel like it's insects.
Funny enough, I had a joke about that. So, you know how 90% of, I don't know if 90 is the real number, I'm just saying 90 for shits and gigs. 90% of the earth is ocean water, right? But none of it is carbonated. So the earth is flat.
Oh, God.
This is why we get comments about low IQ and fucking.
I don't care. That was a good one.
Okay, one last corny joke. Do you know why
one.
Jesus doesn't like humans? Or why he doesn't trust humans? He doesn't want to get double crossed.
That's actually funny.
Yeah, okay, I'm done. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Okay, cool.
I like the flat one. That was funny.
All right, so on TikTok.
I have a would you rather, but it has to be the last thing we do, so please don't let me forget.
Okay. Right. On TikTok, this girl said that a guy came up to her in the club in Houston thinking that she was the girl that he's been talking to for 3 years. But it turns out it was a fake page that was using her pictures. I don't know, but that's scary as fuck because whoever was using her pictures could have put her in danger. So people that are doing like these catfish accounts don't take into account they're putting the actual person at risk.
That's true, but the odds of you running into that person is crazy.
No,
it's
very
small.
But I read something. I think it was like a college football player or something like that happened to him. Like
it was bad.
Yeah, it was a dude, a trans dude who was put a fake profile as a woman, and then he went over there and they were starting to do things, but then said he was a man or he felt something, and then he ended up like stabbing him. It was a whole thing.
Jeez.
Yeah, I remember. It was a news story. I just don't remember the names of the people. It was like, yeah, don't catfish people.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't catfish people.
Can you imagine if your eyes closed hot dog style instead of hamburger?
What?
Like, you know how, like, in movies, and you
Mhm.
see a dragon's eye, it portrays as closing hot dog versus hamburger.
Yeah.
Dude,
Imagine
does?
if
That's so
humans.
weird.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
it'd be
thought
like
just the pupil is vertical. I didn't know the
No, in
drag like
the
in the
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
they be
Hobbit.
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
The
it
dude's eye.
opens.
What?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
crazy.
a not a film, but
A shutter.
yeah.
I think.
In Hobbit, it does a close up of his eye when he was underneath all the gold, and it opened this way.
Okay.
I think we'd look more cool. Yeah.
Well, if that
Weird.
would be our norm, then I guess it wouldn't be weird.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, true. You know something that's always kind of bothered me? Remember the show Eve?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
Mm-mm. Is that a black show?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great
Okay, I
show.
remember it now. I never watched it, but the fact that I knew it was
Yeah.
a black show, was like,
Yeah.
that's as far as I get.
But like, why was it not called Shelly?
You got that post, didn't you?
Yeah.
'Cause I got the same post. Somebody
Who
was
the
like,
fuck is
they
Shelly?
fixed it.
Yeah.
That's the character's name on the show is Shelly, but it's
Her
Oh, her
actual
real
name
name
is
is Eve.
Eve.
Yeah.
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 So like I fixed it. Yeah, we don't know why. Because when I watch it, I'm like, okay, it's Eve's show, and then they're like, oh, Shelly. I'm like, who's Shelly?
But they did the same thing with no, they didn't call it Brandy.
Yeah, it was called Moesha.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was Moesha.
Yeah.
So you know how there's two Georges, right?
Oh, the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was confused. I'm like, wait, where this about to
So-
go?
For those that don't know, we do live in Georgia, the state.
No, we don't.
And-
They don't need to know that.
Oh, okay.
I live in Arizona. I don't know where these niggas live.
Southside Jamaica.
So
Plains.
I looked it up, and Georgia, the state, is actually way larger than Georgia, the country. And I looked it up because I was watching
Damn.
this Instagram post, and it was some Brit, and they were defending Americans.
Some Brittany or some Brit?
Some Brit.
As in
Like a British
person.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were defending
I
Americans
don't know. You might
because
want to fix that. 47% of ours is British people. I don't know if they like is Brit a acceptable thing to say?
Hey, who cares?
yeah, it's not a slur. It's
Cares about
We
you.
don't know that we're in America.
Fight me, UK.
I'm in Arizona. He's in the Jamaica. And you're in
Lord, okay.
Southside
Anyway,
Jamaica, Queens.
so
New York, which I would never
Oh,
go to.
shit.
there was apparently posts floating around saying how Americans are not well traveled.
They're
But
not.
this Brit person or person that is British
Mhm.
was defending Americans, saying that it's not that they're well traveled. They are well traveled just within their own country, and their country is huge.
That's true.
The simple fact that one state is larger than the entire country of Georgia. It's literally, it says that Georgia is 0.4, Georgia the country, 0.45 times smaller than Georgia the state. That's crazy.
That does make some sense. All right, Britt, you got us on that one.
And they also said that, like, for instance, going from Sweden to Norway, you need a passport, but that's the equivalent of us going from like Atlanta to what, Lawrenceville?
Just to
The
drive,
fuck?
wow, really?
It is?
Just from
Damn near.
Florida, just going from Miami and trying to exit Florida, that's like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like that like coming here to Georgia, 75% of the trip is just trying to get out of Florida.
Honestly.
So that's crazy. Well traveled within their country, but outside of America,
Mm-hmm. So this mother finds out that her son's bride is her long lost daughter.
oh god,
She finds this out on their wedding day after spotting a birthmark on her hand. However, the marriage still proceeds because the groom was adopted.
oh okay, that works. I'm like, why they never find out before?
That seems like one of those stories that you should have read.
Yeah, nah, nobody was gay, so. It's always just like someone like, not that there's anything wrong with being gay, it's just those situations be crazy.
So you loaned $3,000 to your friend last year, and since then she's refused to pay you back, which has really deteriorated your friendship. You asked her to just pay back $1,000 and forget the rest because you're in a financial crisis. Your friend then says she can only get you $500 since that's all she has. You felt like you had no option but to accept. So you eventually gave her your account details to send the amount directly to your bank. You woke up the next morning, checked your account, and you had $5,000 in it. You kept staring at the screen in disbelief, but it was indeed $5,000. You grabbed your phone and found 73 missed calls from your friend and an additional 37 text messages begging you to transfer back $4,500 since she only meant to send you $500 and mistakenly added an extra zero. Hold on. Why is this doing that? Okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna A, send back the $4,500, B, take your full $3,000, C, keep the entire $5,000?
B.
Yeah, I'll give her the 3,000. All right, because the fact that the 5,000 went through means you got it.
Yeah.
All right, and you've been holding
And you
out,
lied.
you little punk
Yeah.
ass. All right, so you
You
can
lucky
have
I don't
you can
take
have
interest.
exactly. I was gonna say I'll take interest, but I'm like, you know what? Here, you can have the little 2,000 or whatnot. But I'm taking what I'm owed. All right, come sue me. You ain't gonna win.
Okay, so do you guys tip at service restaurants?
Hell no, you're not gonna win because when you Zelle, there's like 3 different things. That's are you sure?
Oh
Are
yeah.
you sure? Are you sure? Sorry.
Yeah,
I remember I tried to
I'm
get
going
So
that
with-
like the fact
when
that
that
you
guy
said yes,
scammed
yes,
when
3
I
times.
tried to get you your PS5. I tried to get that money back. They said no, you agreed to it.
exactly. So
So I couldn't get it
yeah,
back.
I'm winning. So she could sue me. I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So do you tip at service counters?
Like
No,
when
it
you service
depends.
counter.
Like Moe's or Chipotle, and
No.
they'll turn the
So
screen around to you, and
if depending on the day,
Mhm.
if between when I went from this side of the glass to this side of the glass, if you seem like a cool individual, I'll give you $1 just because I feel like it. But no,
I say absolutely not.
because you ain't do nothing. You ain't really do nothing. You did your job.
I don't get a tip for
Well,
doing
I
my
see.
job.
Yeah, but the example you gave is a little different in my head because Chipotle, like they're doing it in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
The ordering
So?
Chinese and then going to go get it is like we didn't interact, so no, I'm not
Yeah.
paying you. You didn't show me that you were a
Okay,
good, that you were a
so
cool
the-
person, so no, I'm not
The
giving
Chinese thing at the mall, you'll tip them?
you that. It depends. Like I gotta get the vibe check.
Exactly.
nah.
Because
I ain't
sometimes you get that person who's like, like, oh,
Yeah,
hey,
they
how
give
you
you a little
doing? Yeah,
extra
like, yeah, a
or-
little this, like, yeah, you want
Yeah.
to, yeah, I got you. I'm like, all right, here's a little $1.
Yeah.
But the back in Boston, the Chinese people, one of the restaurants, they got me, man, because like I went all the time, right? And then one time I was like, let me call in real quick, right? And because like from where I'm from, like I'm used to like having like the jumbo size or whatever. So I'm like asking him like, yeah, I got jumbo. This is like, and he's just giving me mad attitude, and then he just hangs up on me, and I'm like, oh, well, I ain't never ordering from y'all ass again, right? I told my little cousin, I'm like, yeah, I ain't never ordering from them again. So I ordered from him again, right? And he's looking at me. He's like, I'm so disappointed in you. I was like, but man, I was like, they shit good. I was like, but this time I went inside, right? And it was I guess it was one of their sons or whatever like that. And he was cool. So I'm like, all right, I'll order the food. And he's like, nah, you. I was like, yeah.
Stand up.
I was like, yeah. But they're the only ones who opened at that time, and it's so good. I was like, yeah, y'all won.
That's hilarious.
Good chances.
So I came across this letter online, and this lady got kicked out of her church, and they gave her offering back. How big of a heathen you got to be to not only get kicked out of church,
They give you your
but
money
to give
back?
your yeah, that's insane.
How much was it?
$500. So the letter reads, Dear Brooke, this letter is to inform you that it was anonymously decided in our February 9th business conference that your membership in our local church should be terminated. Since you refused to accept the letter that we sent to you in November that outlined the reasons for this action, I will briefly review them here. 1. You initiated the separation in your marriage to Josh without good cause, stating that you wanted to begin a relationship with another man. It seems you have no desire to keep your family together and this has caused a great deal of hurt to you, your husband, your children, and many others. This is being unfaithful to the marriage vow that you took before God. 2, you have continued to post many unchristian and even indecent pictures and messages on various social media sites over the past many months. You have also been very negative and critical of many of our church family. I believe to try to take attention off of your real needs, which you deny. 3, you have refused counsel or advice from your husband, your pastor, and many of your close church family who really care for you and have tried to help you. Brooke, contrary to what you tried to convince us, you are really not in a very good place right now. Taking this action was not an easy thing for the church to do. There have been many prayers said for you and your family over the past year. Plus, there was a great deal of sadness in our meeting over having to do this. You and your family have been a very important part of the church for many years. And I now know that we still love each of you very much. We are hoping that God will show you his will, and that you will also desire to do his will. Please let us know if that happens. Sincerely.
Mind your business.
Oh, also, P.S. We all felt it best to return the tithe check you recently gave to Janet. And then that's when they sent back the 500.
Realized I want somebody else, and I went the right way. And so instead of cheating, I was like, you know what? We're not working. I'm actually attracted to this person. I want a divorce. Y'all,
Yeah.
And y'all said, or they said, you realize you need help, but you ain't gonna get it from us. Bye. When you figure it out, come back, and then that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Nah, I'm good. That's why
I wonder if they're doing the same to the. Oh no, she didn't say the man is at the church.
That would make me turn away from.
Yeah.
Like, this is the church that I have my family around, and y'all turn your back on me because
You're basically acting like gossipy family, and
clicky.
That's why I like to just go. I do my thing, and I dip. I don't like being too close to that.
Okay, so you're driving, and you just heard on the radio that all buses are canceled. You're a woman, by the way.
Okay.
You then see your boyfriend's baby mother with his baby waiting at a bus stop. What do you do?
I mean,
By the way, you don't like each other.
I'm the driver.
You see, I saw her and her baby and my husband.
No, just her and the baby.
Her and the baby.
And the buses are canceled.
And I don't like her.
You don't like her.
Damn, how's she gonna
I
get
would
there?
slow down, tell her they said the buses are canceled, and then drive off.
Yeah, basically.
Just so she not standing there with a baby in the heat. But I'm not.
Dang, but look at the baby. That's an infant. She's just exposed.
Oh,
to
so you didn't say it was snowing?
Yeah.
Like, she didn't tell me like it looked that bad. Like, even I have a heart. Like that's,
yeah. So it's like Sub-Zero.
I'm talking about. You have a heart. I can see. Yeah, put the baby in the back seat. As soon as I put the baby in the back seat, zoom, speed up.
Honestly, though, that goes back to the story from last week.
Yep.
I'd take the baby.
That's my baby now.
I would take the baby.
No, but you gotta lead with that. I'm thinking it's just like a nice
Yeah.
normal sunny day. And it's like a snowstorm.
That's crazy.
Because then I get the flex. Be like, come on, you want to come into my warm car? You know, you want your child to be warm and safe. And then we go.
Y'all ain't shit.
Never said I was.
I hooked up with his dad. His
Here we
dad
go.
came in the condom, and when he left, I put the cum from the condom all over the donut to make a glazed donut.
It got worse.
I gave it to my boyfriend when he got home from work and watched him eat it. He ate the donut with his dad's cum on it. Was it reasonable revenge? Keep in mind when you're deciding whether this was reasonable that my boyfriend cheated on me.
Women are evil. Cause evil, bro.
How do you not taste that though?
That's not besides the point. It's because now again we went straight to fucking his dad.
Yeah.
And then you took it a whole nother level, making him eat a cum donut from his like. Why y'all like this?
You know who's
Just shoot him and leave.
we didn't talk about this in the last story from weeks ago. The dad is actually a fucked up person.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
That's your child.
yeah.
They don't care.
Fucked up person because one, that's your child, and two, that's your. I'm assuming they're in the same age group. That is a child. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But like you said, they don't care. Hell no.
All right, y'all can read your stories.
My goodness. Freaking donut.
Mm.
I like donuts.
Not glazed.
I love glazed donuts. Now I don't ever want one. All right.
Actually, speaking of that, not like that, but speaking of that, somebody said something. We have like a cafe area in our building, and there's a guy who sneezed behind the counter, and he didn't sneeze by the food. He covered up. He actually had a mask on. He had a mask on, and he did like this. And the person was like, "Are you gonna? How can you be around food like that?" And then the person behind them said, "That's what you saw. There's probably some people that talk and spit and stuff just lands on your food.
Yep.
And you don't even know it. You don't think about it because you didn't see it. Or they'll fart while they're making your food and like all this other stuff." And I was just like, I literally got out of line. I was like, wow, that's so true. Like there's so many, like the Popeyes and McDonald's where you're not in front of the person. And it's like, we don't know what gases and stuff is going on.
I worked in the kitchen for a little bit, so I there was one cook, nobody liked him, but like we're having like a difficult customer, and then he was making the panini sandwich or whatever like that, and he dropped the tomato, and he went to put that thing right back in there. I looked down, and I was like, bro, don't do that. I was like, there's a lot of things you can do. Don't do that.
Oh
wow. Like, don't do that, please.
You know what's crazy? When y'all go, if we were to go to a Mexican restaurant and they give us the chips and the salsa, walk me through how y'all would, and it's a group of us, it's 3 more people, 3 more randoms. Walk me through how you would eat the appetizer, or would you? There's a big bowl of chips and there's like a medium bowl of salsa. What's your etiquette? What are you doing? So you would get chips and put it on your own plate. So that's your chips.
If there's plates, yeah.
Okay, how you doing?
Well, I've been to restaurants where you have your own.
Your own chips?
Yeah, your own chips and your own salsa.
Oh.
I think the ones that I go to, they changed their practices after COVID.
Yeah, so. I don't care either way. I'm eating them fucking chips and salsa.
And I typically order my queso on the side anyway. Y'all can have the salsa.
We gonna die anyway.
I've been to some where, even when I was in Alabama, where it's just one big bowl of, it's cool. It's just one big bowl of chips, and then there's the bowl of salsa, right? And how do y'all feel about double dipping?
You don't do that. Don't you double? I'm very Seinfeld on that. Okay, you don't double dip the chip.
But isn't double dipping? Well, okay, why not?
Because you bit into it.
Yeah.
And now you're putting your saliva back into it.
If it's like your family, fine. But if it's just friends and randoms, hell no.
So even if in the scenario I gave where it's one big bowl of chips and a bowl of salsa, no double dipping. You're both saying no double dipping.
No double dipping. Yeah.
But aren't you already double dipping?
No.
How?
If everybody put that hand, we don't know. Not everybody went. I'm sure us 3 would go wash our hands.
But that's only if you're touching multiple chips at a time.
Yeah.
You grab that chip.
You have to grab this one chip and dip.
Come on, now. You know damn well any chip in the world. Yeah, you might get the first one 100% ding, but eventually this finger's gonna rub that chip. You're gonna pick it up, and then this finger's gonna rub that chip. You're gonna pick it up.
Well, at least
so your germ is on that other chip.
But I didn't see it.
But that's what's happening. That's what's going towards the whole.
But if I see you double dipping, that's different. That's like,
not the same germs.
No, because double dipping, that's liquid germs. Like that's your saliva.
We don't know. Not like I said, we probably wouldn't wash our hands, but we don't know what they probably scratched their ass on the drive.
No. Anyone we hang out with is gonna wash their hands.
You'd like to think so.
Just don't.
You can't make grown ass people wash their hands.
Then if you ain't washing your hands, you ain't hanging out with me. Simple. I can't make you wash your hands, but I can damn sure decide if you hang out with me or not.
Well, they're already there.
Just
You
don't
I
gonna
can
be asked
leave.
for a separate. You gonna leave? I'm not ready to go. And mine's I'm gonna take 99.99% of the time I'm driving. I'm not ready to leave. So what's up?
It shouldn't be.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, just don't double dip that stuff.
Also, what's your etiquette when you're leaving the table?
To leave the restaurant?
Bye, niggas.
Okay, specifically with like the plates and the leftovers.
Oh, stack them
Oh
up.
my god! I actually never heard or seen that until I started dating you. Where like they'll put all of the stuff on one tray and then stack it. Like
Yeah.
usually just. I mean, I don't leave it all crazy,
Yeah.
but I've never
But
seen the
it
stacking.
depends the restaurant because some they come clean before that even happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
But-
take it as.
Yeah, but if I'm leaving and still there, I'm just used to it. And depending on where you go, some places they actually don't. Some servers don't like that. But if they have like the bus people, they're usually okay with it because then it's just easier for them to just put it in the tub. But if it's like the server cleaning up, sometimes they're like, nah, it's better to just leave it, not stacked. I don't know. I just stack it because that's what I'm used to.
So I was specifically asking. I'm sorry, I should have clarified. I was specifically asking about Mexican restaurants, like with the dishes and leftovers of the chips and dip.
Oh, like who takes it?
That
No.
stays there.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let me just say what I do. I take the leftover salsa and I pour it over the chips, just so
Why?
they don't reuse. Because you never know.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because they might reuse it.
Yeah.
But that also might be like why it tastes so good. Am I the asshole for wanting to end my relationship because he wants to move abroad? So my husband wants to leave the UK and move to America. He's not happy in the UK and has always wanted to move back and live there for a few years. He lived in Seattle when he was 2 to 4. I, however, don't. I have my family, friends, and job here. I've managed to get myself a good job within my company that will allow me to work up to my dream job without any qualifications. I've worked so hard for this job and don't want to let it all go. He's been really down about it because we both know that long distance won't really work out. We're both super clingy, and he feels that I'm putting this company before him. We've had a small talk about potentially breaking up if this happens, as neither of us will budge, and he's told me he'll resent me if he never gets to do it. Since then, I found myself distancing myself from him, trying to prepare myself for the inevitable. Whenever I bring it up, he gets sad and tells me that I'm thinking about breaking up too much. Am I the asshole for wanting to break up now and just get it over with? Sorry if it doesn't make sense. It's hard to tell about. Editing to add some details from common question. Okay, well, let's skip that part for now. Or should I read that part?
We can deliberate and then you read.
All right.
So I don't think she's the asshole for that. It's a touchy situation, but in the end, she's trying to get to the point, basically, because either one, he's gonna go, they're gonna stay together, and they're both gonna be miserable, or two, he's gonna stay and he's gonna be miserable. She's gonna feel guilty. So it's not really a situation where
You're not even gonna give it a try. Oh, sorry. You're not. Oh, that wasn't you. You're not even gonna give it a try though.
well, that's the thing. They already know how they are. They're both clingy. They know it's not gonna work. I mean, they can try, but
I mean,
Get your ass in
my
here.
thing is if you've spoken about it already,
yeah.
like why did y'all even like?
Oh, you want to let him out since we got the other mics?
Since we do what?
You want to let him roam since we have the other mics?
Oh, sure.
Okay, Milo.
So,
Hey, buddy.
goddamn. So,
Hey, buddy.
They're both clingy. Is she the asshole? I feel like, yeah, you can know you're both clingy, but you don't know what you... That nigga just jumped on the beam. That's how he's over there. You don't know what you don't know. So it's like, yeah, we were clingy because we're used to seeing each other every day and we love each other's company, but I hate for you to try and then you'd be like, yeah, we should have been brought this shit off too. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Nah, she's not the asshole. She just wants to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Sit.
That's a hard one though.
Let me read these edits.
Stop
All
putting
right.
your stuff on the beanbag.
It says no, he doesn't have a job guaranteed and is not moving for educational purposes. He's a chef in the UK, so thinks that he can move and easily find a chef job when he gets there. The job I have is in the IT sector, which is extremely hard to get without any qualifications. I didn't go to university. Yeah. We're not married legally, but are religiously. His family are Muslim, and I refuse. His family are Muslim and refuse to let us live together without being married. We've been together 4 years total, married for one of those years. It's been a lifelong goal of his, but he hasn't brought it up till recently. Oh, okay. We moved in with his parents so that we could start saving to buy a house and build a family, and now all this has been put aside for his dreams to go to America. I've tried to meet him in the middle and agree to move abroad to Canada instead. That way, I can keep my job. My company has an office there, and he still gets saves from the UK. He refused that option. It has to be America. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
see,
not an asshole. So I
Yeah.
thought they talked about it, but no, when she said like it's a
the fact that
recent
you
thing,
tried to compromise
nah,
alone says you're not the asshole.
yeah, nah. Yeah.
Canada's close enough.
Too bad, buddy. Y'all broken up, and they're not even legally married; they're religiously married.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Did
that
you know
means.
that in for Muslims, in the whatchamacallit, what?
Crazy story.
It's okay in the religion. It's okay for a Muslim man to marry a non-Muslim woman, but it's not
But it can't
okay
be
for a
reversed.
non-Muslim. I mean, for a Muslim woman to marry a non-Muslim man, because the man is supposed to be like the leader, and
Mhm.
his religion would take over. So they're afraid, or not they're afraid, but there's a stigma that if the Muslim woman marries a non-Muslim, she's just gonna convert to his. And yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, he's the asshole. All right, let's read
Can
this
you get
one.
off of my foot, please?
All right. My boyfriend of 4.5 years cheated with my cousin in the basement of a funeral home during my father's funeral. Staff caught them and kicked them out. I forgave him. My cousin revealed that they've been together for 2 years and he fathered her 6-month-old.
Ooh.
My family told me to just walk away and let her keep my boyfriend, but outside of my dad, he was the only man I could trust. I feel others just want them to stay together because they have a child, but he's mine and I don't want to lose him. We've got too many good memories together. Advice.
You were playing with Milo when he mentioned the baby.
What?
Read it again, because
Yeah,
when you said move, y'all are connected. So when you say move, I can't edit your move out.
Oh, okay. So just start over. Sorry.
All right, no problem. My boyfriend of 4.5 years cheated with my cousin in the basement of a funeral home during my father's funeral. Staff caught them and kicked them out. I forgave him. My cousin revealed they've been together for 2 years and he fathered her 6-month-old. My family told me to just walk away and let her keep my boyfriend, but outside of my dad, he was the only man I could trust. I feel others just want them to stay together because they have a child, but he's mine and I don't want to lose him. We've got too many good memories together. Advice. Lose him. Like, come
Would
on.
you lose him? Yes, but would you let the boy? Would you go with the family and be like, yeah, just let your cousin have him?
I mean, at that point, if you lose him, you can control who
Yeah,
you go
right.
to. She's taking your problem, not your
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'm very much of the mind of if I can lose you for that person, go. You can keep him. I'm out of here.
What about a funeral gets you?
I don't know.
going, though?
Especially the dad too. It's like
Yeah.
it's like this is death. Bring you. I
She
don't
said,
even know.
I forgave him. That's crazy. Left my crazy, money-hungry baby mama for her soft religious cousin. Cousin told me certain sexual acts were disrespectful to her religion. Oral sex means using your mouth to call the devil. Certain sex positions means you're dancing for the devil. I said, okay. So when I walked in on her giving oral to her married prayer warrior, she says she can only do that to him. My baby mama says her religious cousin is the biggest hoe in the family and I should get tested. I didn't pass the test. Herpes. Baby mama won't forgive me. She don't know about the herpes though. Advice.
What?
That's insane. Advice: take your medicine. Oh no, there's not medicine for herpes.
I'm sure there's medicine, but there's no cure.
Damn.
That's
Leave your baby mama alone. She needs to be the parent that's gonna stay alive to take care of your kid.
She might have it too.
Damn.
That's what he's saying. She doesn't know. He said she doesn't know about the herpes.
That's fucked up. Well, no, because he left the baby mama for the cousin. So I don't think they did it again after he was with the cousin.
Oh.
So she could be safe. That's insane.
All right. I live in Detroit, and for some reason, I don't need to get in. Wow. I live in Detroit, and for some reason, I don't need to get into here. My side dude keeps a gun under his pillow. I don't get the first part. I don't need to get into here.
I don't know. It must be Detroit slang.
Oh, okay. Fuck it.
I don't know.
I'll start
Or
over.
they just can't right.
Oh, I get it. I was just the way I'm reading it. I live in Detroit, and for reasons I don't need to get into here. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You can't read. There you go.
Yeah. I live in Detroit, and for reasons I don't need to get into here, my side dude keeps a gun under his pillow. We were making love, and somehow his weapon discharged, striking me above my eye. It just grazed me. I'm okay. Side dude freaked out and told my husband what happened. Husband threw me out. Side dude lives alone but refuses to let me stay because the scar on my face reminds him that I can't be trusted to be faithful. But he was right.
What?
But he was right there cheating with me. I never lied to him about being married. How do I convince him to trust me?
Correction, the side dude wasn't cheating if he wasn't with somebody. Only the girl was cheating.
That's true.
I mean, he's still in the wrong because he knew, but he was not the one that was cheating. The girl was. And her question is what to do?
How to convince him
to trust her?
You can't. Yeah, be a better person. Chuck this up as a loss and move on.
Imagine how scared you have to be to go to the husband and be like, "This happened to your wife. We were fucking, and my gun went off. Why do you keep a gun under your pillow?
For
you don't have a
reasons
they
nightstand?
don't need to get into right here.
You don't
Probably
have
a drug dealer,
a
bro.
nightstand?
He probably selling something, man.
He got ops after him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a drug
But he
lord.
don't have a nightstand? Well, drug dealers don't have nightstands, huh?
It's easier under a pillow.
And they could have blown his own head off. One bad dream? That's crazy. Because I always sleep with one arm under my pillow.
Mm-hmm.
So, imagine.
I sleep various ways, so.
I'm a straight man. 511 pounds.
Damn!
Sorry.
511 pounds?
I read it.
I'm assuming it's 5'11" is what she meant.
So.
And then I skipped the 240. Okay. 5'11", 240 pounds. My bad. My girlfriend of 3 years found panties in my car. She woke up the whole neighborhood demanding that I tell her, "What fat bitch left your drawers in your car?" Those are my panties. I like to wear freaky things under my clothes, but I couldn't say anything. I felt so powerless as she slit my tires and put a tire iron through my window sill. How do I tell her that I like to wear panties? That I'm the fat bitch that she's worried about?
Should have you said that before she bought
Yeah.
the shit.
Now it's
Because
too
now
late.
she's not going to believe you.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's too late. You own up to your weirdness.
It started with a TikTok challenge. My wife simulated sex strokes just to prove that she could last longer than me. She couldn't.
Of course
Then
not.
she wanted to try something different. A strap with a fake penis attached. I said no. She promised $100 if I let her try. I need the money. Badly. Well, it was horrible enough. But my wife standing behind me and yelling, "Shut up and take it like a man," really made me feel small. And she only gave me $40. I don't think our marriage can survive this advice.
Oh man, she went full nigga. She like here $40 too.
They can't survive that.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
What's worse?
That's
Can they not
hilarious.
survive because she shorted you, or can they not survive it because she pegged you?
Both.
But which one's worse? I feel like the fact that you let her. Oh no, that's not the fact that she shorted you. You cheated me. You literally
Exactly, because like
then she probably looking at the back of his head like
this
this
nigga ain't
cheap
worth
ass.
this nigga ain't worth no $100.
You gave up your booty hole for $100.
Welcome back to this week's episode of Weighted Questions.
I'm gonna win again.
How many feet are there in 75 yards?
Shit.
What?
75 yards? I was gonna say 36.
Wait. Something's going on up
75
there. I
yards.
think I'm
That's
doing math.
100?
No.
Wait. I don't know what should I.
No, it's less than that. 54?
720.
No.
Alright, we both-
You want a hint?
Nope. That was the only number I was gonna.
There's 3 feet in each yard.
75 times 3?
Yes.
Say about it. 150. 225?
Good job. Dahama, pick up the weight.
I said
please.
move on. Nigga, you don't listen. You don't listen. I said move on for the hint.
In what month do Americans go trick-or-treating?
October. I didn't say Halloween. You're right, but not.
I get that one.
What gas do humans need in order to live?
Oxygen.
Shit.
What is the hardest mineral?
Diamond.
What does a paleontologist study?
Dinosaurs.
I was gonna say that.
That's actually incorrect.
Soil.
That's incorrect.
History.
Rocks.
That's incorrect.
The planets.
Wait,
The
paleontologist
fuck?
studies.
Paleo.
Fossils.
Good job.
Didn't we say dinosaurs?
You said
already?
dinosaurs.
Yeah,
No.
but that's not what they study.
It's fossils.
How the fuck?
They have to be
All
dead
right, we
first.
need a new judge. Fuck this. Obviously, they're dead. We need a new judge. This is ridiculous. The land
In colonial America, what was the Sugar Act?
when they tax sugar. The fuck?
It's close, but it's not correct. It is a tax, but it's not on sugar, actually.
On tea? I don't know. No, that's a tea.
The answer is molasses and wine.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
invented the light bulb?
Thomas Edison.
Jefferson?
But it was
I
actually
said Jefferson.
Thomas Edison, but it was actually Nikola Tesla.
Good job.
Yeah, I was gonna take it for
Which
one.
general led U.S. troops
Ulysses S. Grant.
during the Vietnam War?
Oh, wow. You're out.
The Vietnam War, General. What?
George Washington. I don't know.
Which general led U.S. troops during the Vietnam War?
Shit, I know this. Patton.
No.
No, that was World War One, I think.
I don't think you guys are going to get this. It's
Nope.
Westmoreland.
Oh, who the
Fuck
hell is
no.
that?
How much is 14 times 5?
14 times 5.
200. Wait, 14 times 5? 70.
Yes, good job.
I was gonna say 80.
What are the large rocks that orbit the sun between Mars and Jupiter called?
Wait, say it again.
Planets.
Say it again.
Moons.
What are the large rocks that orbit the sun between Mars and Jupiter called?
Asteroids.
Good job.
What?
Asteroid belt.
What is the plural form of deer?
Deer.
Good job.
I was gonna say dice.
How many inches are in a foot?
12.
Good job. That concludes today's episode of
I was
Weighted
at like the last
Questions.
one.
Would you rather fulfill your biggest wish or resolve your biggest regret?
Wish.
I don't want to work no more.
Regret shit, dude.
I already regretted it. It's gone. It's done.
But you could fix it. This is your one chance to fix it. Whatever it was.
The wish might be to fix the regret.
Nah, ain't no loopholes here.
Fuck the
Your
regret.
biggest wish is not to
Wish.
fix that regret.
No. The fact I'm already living with the regret, so let me just add my wish
But
to it.
imagine, like I feel like y'all. I mean, I'm not trying to change it. I'm not trying to get you to change it. But I feel like y'all are not.
If I had
If you were to sit and think about it, it's like, damn, my biggest regret. Like you might have already lived. You're living with it, but it's like you're living with it because you don't have the chance to fix it. Now you can finally get that. You finally get that chance to be like, damn, I could actually fix this.
If I had
I'm
a
good, thank you.
if I had a bigger regret, probably, but as it stands, I'm taking the wish.
Wow. Same for you?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't killed nobody, shit, yet. All right, next.
Okay. I won't go into too many because we saw the other episode. But would you rather be trapped in a car that's stuck in a tornado or trapped in a boat that's in the middle of a tsunami?
Tornado.
Tornado,
What?
because there's water involved.
You don't know where you're going to land, though.
It'll be
You
on
can
the ground.
I know, but I know I ain't gonna swim.
That's crazy. I don't know.
I'm not surviving in the water,
I
so
don't
Mhm.
do that.
We watched this movie the other day. Dangerous Waters.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead. a
It's
long
not so
time ago.
much about the water. That movie. It's called Dangerous Water, but it's not so much about the water.
It's happening
Like,
on
Yes,
the water.
it's human trafficking, but still.
Yeah.
But it's on the water. I'm good.
Communicate telepathically or know every language.
Language. The
This is
rare
what
times.
stumps you.
The rare times that I go to the
No, because if it's telepathically, like, oh, that's cool because we can, but it might be in a different language.
What if it's only one way?
So
I mean, like, what if it's only it's not like a multi call, like a group call.
So
So like you can talk to me or you could talk to her, but you can't talk to both of us at the
Mhm.
same time. Like you basically like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
that's still okay. But then I'll do it. I'll do every language.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Alright,
use it
one
for the
more.
rare times I go to the nail salon.
Talk about your busted up toes.
Mm,
Nah,
No,
they're
they
very forthcoming with me.
they be like, "You want lip too?" I say, "No tip for you."
She was very mad when
that's
she had to
not
do my
making
Hmm?
it. That's a bad one. Last one, and I'll leave the rest for the other episode. Oh, two more. Then I'll leave the rest for the episode. Chased through a forest by a zombie that can run, or a lion.
Zombie.
I'm taking the lion because it's a zombie that can run.
Yeah.
But a zombie, I'm assuming, has the same strength as a human. A lion
A zombie
has the
won't get
strength of a
tired, though.
lion.
Yeah.
A lion will
But
get
I can
tired.
kill, or I've never killed somebody.
I can
But
kill a lion.
I don't think I think I can kill a dead human more than I can kill a lion.
I get that, but the lion will get tired eventually. The zombie will not get tired.
Oh, I can't run for shit anyway. I'm going straight to attack.
I'm looking for running. Like the odds of me running from the lion for that long is very slim. But eventually, he's gonna get tired, go to sleep, or just get bored of me.
Mm-hmm.
The zombie not gonna get tired. They're gonna keep following you.
Knock his brains out. I'm good.
What you gonna knock it out with? A random
rock.
tree branch? You
Mhm.
got how close you have to get for the rock, and if you miss
be
it,
fine.
that's it.
I got
Nah,
magazines on my arms.
Nah, you're a zombie.
What?
I'm good.
With no gun.
I'm strapped up. You can't bite me through magazines.
All right, so she's a zombie now.
Yes. You're a zombie. Last one for this time. Switch bodies with your ex or your grandma.
Mm.
That's
Which
kind
one?
of tough because mine are not alive.
Oh, your ex and your grandma?
No, the grandma.
Oh, I was gonna say, whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. At what like now, grandma? Like, let's say they're alive, as they're still old, or like any point of time in their life.
As we're sitting here talking right now.
Again, they're not alive, so that's not helping me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
is your grandfather?
I have none.
Who's the oldest person in your bloodline? Since those people are.
Yeah, or my ex.
If I get to pick the grandma, I'll go grandma.
I'll
What
probably
you gonna do, mama?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do family member because
Which grandma would I do?
Because at least it's a family member.
Catherine or Bernice?
I think you probably do Catherine.
Really? Why you say that?
Mm-hmm. Bernice want to go back to Ghana. You want to go to Ghana?
I don't like nothing to do with me. They both have similar body styles.
Yeah, but Bernice want to go back to Ghana.
So if I'm
Catherine
Bernice,
just want to go
if
to
I'm
New
Bernice,
Jersey.
you're not going no more. You're staying here. You're staying here.
Yeah.
Catherine wants to go back to New Jersey.
Yeah, but that's still here.
I guess.
Yeah, I'll stick to a family member. At least that way I won't be a hoe.
If he picks X, he'll be a hoe. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. My brain didn't catch that one. Sorry.
No offense, but very offensive.
What if? Well, okay, we have family member, grandma. What if the only way you could switch back is you both have to agree to switching back?
Okay, that's fine. They'd agree.
I don't think my grandma would. She's like, I'm in a younger body. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I don't think any older person
that's
would
true.
agree
They're not
to
gonna
I
do
think
that
my
shit.
grandma would.
to give up a younger body.
I think my grandma would.
Probably not.
Not right away. She'd at least want a couple months, maybe a couple weeks for sure.
No, I think she would. Let's
Hell
call her.
nah. Okay.
Why are you calling me about this?
Yeah. No, she always calls. This is Mama.
Yeah.
She always calls her about bullshit like this.
I guess
Hey, Brit.
I guess I'm not used to a family like.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you calling?
They might be busy or asleep.
And Mama, man, like, what you calling me for? You don't call.
Your call has been.
Oh, no, she didn't.
She's asleep. Oh no, she forwarded, so she's busy.
Thanks for tuning in.
Keep your minds open and your volumes turned up.
We out.